Hey guys, um, this video is kind of just going to be me talking about how life changes after you have a baby. I had a lot of my friends who are about to have a baby like within the next couple months or weeks have been asking me what they should be expecting, like how much does your life actually change. So this is just from my point of view. Of course everyone's going to be different, but this is just how I noticed that my life changed. Um, so the first thing was I actually think the biggest thing for me that changed the most was like me being able to just say I need to go somewhere and I grab the keys, hop in the car and go. And obviously that this is probably the same for everyone, but like once you have a baby, it literally is like never on your time anymore. You can't really plan anything. I mean, you could try, but most of the time it's like doesn't work out or something like that. Um, like now if I decide I need to go run somewhere, I have to worry about making sure like that my baby's gonna have food, making sure that he has make sure the diaper bag's all packed up, making sure that he's ready to go, he's not hungry. um, or if I need to go somewhere that's going to be a couple hours, I have to find a babysitter now, and all that kind of stuff, which is, I mean, it's stuff to expect, so that's actually not too bad. Like it's not bad at all. um, what it was like for me at first, it hit me like my freedom. I was like, I don't have as much freedom as I used to. But now, like even as he's only 4 months, but he's already getting older and he's getting so much easier, to just take around with me anyway. So it's not that bad. But another thing that changed a lot for me was just like my social life. Um, I'm like a big people person, and I used to hang out with my friends almost every single day, every single night, or my family. And now it's like pretty much I hang out with friends, obviously often enough. Like I'm not saying that I'm not, spending much time with them, but not as much as I used to. So for me it was like a big deal, just because if I was used to seeing them almost every day and then all of a sudden it's like once, every 2 weeks, maybe twice a month. And I was kind of like this, it's like I just know it's like a big drop. So that was probably the big thing that hit me like the biggest. um, I also kind of felt that like a lot of my friends, once you have a baby, like they kind of see you like as a different person, and maybe like more mature than them all of a sudden. If they say that she has a baby now, she's busy, and they kind of, I feel like some of my friends at least thought we don't have anything in common anymore, which isn't true. Like I personally haven't changed besides the fact that I had a baby. um, I still like the same things. I'm still the same crazy goofy person. um, I still find the same things funny, but it's just now I got another little person that I have to take care of. But a lot of people to kind of just sort of, at least I think that I kind of noticed this. I'm not sure if it's actually true, but I kind of noticed that some people were kind of just like, some of my friends, and one actually mentioned to me too that like they just see me that I'm different now, which I guess it's kind of expected as well. Like life is not going to be the same. Um, so yeah, but that was probably the biggest thing. The other things was just something like being able to nap when I want. I used to take naps during the day a lot just because I was tired, and now I hardly ever can nap during the day anymore, because when he naps, that's the only time I'd be able to nap, but instead I'm actually like cooking dinner or cleaning or doing something that I can't normally do when he's awake. Um, Also, I kind of find that this is actually a good thing. When the baby came along, I find that like I'm a lot closer to my husband than normal. Like before, we were obviously always so close, like hence the reason why we got married. But I mean, like it's hard to explain, but I just feel that we're connected more now. And obviously it's just because we both have this little human that we both share, it's a part of my husband, it's a part of me. And maybe that's the reason, I'm not sure, like I can't even explain it, but I just feel like my husband and I are on another level. um, so it's definitely a good thing. um, but there's a couple other little changes. I find that before I used to worry more about myself, and now obviously worry about less about myself than I do about my baby. Like before I'd be like, I need to go get a pedicure, I'm just gonna hop into the car and go. And now I'm like, forget the pedicure, when I have a minute I'll do it myself at home, and I'll spend the money on, clothes for my baby, or I'll, instead of spending the time going out for a pedicure for an hour and a half, I'll spend that time with my baby, taking him to the park. So I feel like I'm just more selfless, if that's the word, um, and just spending more time with my baby. And like I do still definitely want to take care of myself, and I'm like still have like me time. I give my baby to my mom or my sisters or someone to watch, and I'm like, this is my time where I'm gonna, go get a massage, go get my pedicure, nails done, or go get my hair done, like get my hair dyed. Just I do want, to stay, taking care of myself, because that's a big part of me. And if I stop doing that, then I won't be myself anymore, and that's just gonna, start going downhill from there. And if I have another kid and I stop taking care of myself with the first one, the second one's just gonna get worse and worse and worse, and then eventually I'll just, who knows what's gonna happen. So But that definitely did change a lot. Like I worry more about my baby now than I do myself. And one of the things I'm going to close up with is one of the last things I noticed is like I'm always worried now. Like even if I leave my baby with someone who I trust so much, like my mom or my sisters, I'm not worried that he's gonna get hurt or something. I'm always just worried that he's going to need me and I'm not going to be there. So like my husband and I try to go on dates a lot actually. Um, and I'm just kind of like, every time I date, I'm like, oh, I hope he's okay. I hope he doesn't need me. I hope he's not, thinking that I left him just because he is only 4 months and he's so young. I know as he gets older and older, I'm going to stop caring as much. Not that I'll stop caring about him. I just mean I'll stop, worrying about him needing me all the time. Yeah, that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and just those are some things you can kind of look out for when you're going to have your baby. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!